Right. Dad Random here. Thursday on a Thursday. Um, I feel like Friday is going to be kind of busy. Let me just let my stream catch up here. So what I'm trying to do today is to get that stuff that I usually do out of the way, and that's the intro stuff. I'm not going to be doing a um like an unboxing of sorts, like in a controlled setting. So I'm just going to do it really quick. What I want to do is, and this is something that I haven't really seen much of, and what I want to do really quickly is give you my impressions because there's a lot of crap going around right now, and I think um, there's a lot of interest in this drone right here. And I think everybody kind of needs to see where it fits and then get some non real estate related first impressions. This is definitely a bird that is not going to be used for commercial purposes. Okay, it's going to be used for fun. So you can see I've still got the plastic on it. Never seen it before, never opened it up. And what I want to do is give you my immediate impressions, tell you where I got it, some of the things that I'm learning about purchasing things. Maybe, maybe it's good advice. And hopefully it'll get you where I am, which is holding one of those things. So I've got a couple of different birds I'm going to put up against it so you can see it. It'd be nice to be able to see things all together, and then you can kind of get your mind around where it needs to be. So one of the things that really does not help or doesn't really make any sense at this point is comparing this product to this product right here. Okay. I've seen enough of that to get sick of it going, dude, why are you comparing a camera that is absolutely, from every user standpoint, not even comparable? So they're not the same. This you need to buy just to have it because it's fun. This is super fun. Okay. And I'm not done flying that yet. And I still have it. And I'm not even thinking about, not thinking about like, you know, selling it. I sell pretty much everything I buy eventually. I've got a lot of drones. I've got a backlog. Hey, Possum. So, Possum, I think all of us are thinking the same thing. We're like, all right, first of all, what does this thing look like? What do I think about it when I touch it? Because there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of mixed information that I have. You know, I don't, I understand why certain people say certain things about things, and it doesn't help me until I actually get my hands on it. And that once, my greasy mitts get my hands on, the flip. So still plastic. I'm just gonna, hey, back RD. I'm gonna get this thing out of the box, just look at it. That's all I want to do. And I wanted to get this controller. Um, and most of the units that I saw, and I did a little bit of research. I spent a bunch of time like just looking around, before before I finally bought it. I looked at Adorama. I'm like, no, I don't want to buy from those guys. B&H Photo didn't have any in stock, and then everything was pre-sale, and so um, I went to another place. I want to show you right where I went. Well, so this is where I ended up buying. Here, let's go ahead. We're going to actually look at that chart too. but this is where I ended up buying it. Okay. These guys. This is a drone company in Canada, and there was zero problem getting it through customs in Canada. So my thinking right now is that this was such a clean operation, no problems, no issues. And some people are saying, "Hey, Brian, how you doing?" Some people were saying that that they're letting certain drones through and not. I don't think so. I think Canada doesn't give a shit about U.S. customs issues. Um, I think they're saying, we're not going to play the Chinese game with you guys. We'll play the drug game with you because we care about that. But that's stupid. It takes up a lot of our time, and we're not people that are buying them from the United States are not flying them to freaking blow up stuff. So anyway, I like this company now. This is DR Drone Canada. So Drone Canada. And of course, DR stands for Dad Random Drone Canada now. We're going to call it what it is. And I'm thinking really, really, really seriously after I'm done with these reviews, going right here. DR Drone Canada, or Air 3S, just do them all. I'm just going to go in there, bam, slam, butt dunk, get this done. I've got a lot of work to do. I've still got some goggles that are coming in. Uh, they need to update their webpage. Oh yeah, they don't care, guys. It's Canada. They sell everything. So, but this was very smooth. Everything came right through, no problems. Cost was right. They didn't. I didn't. I got the. Yeah, I didn't even pay. I didn't pay tax. No, so yeah, I don't. I'm not saying anything. I am saying that. So it was a nice deal. Right. And I got the drone that I wanted. Okay. I got the one that I wanted. I got the, uh, let's see here. I'm going to switch around. I'll switch. I got the RC2 version because I do not, guys, the whole beauty of flying DJI is not using your phone. So I got the RC2. I can fly this thing with the RC2. I can fly I can go and buy the Air 3S, fly that with the RC2. So that's the goal is to kind of, then I've got the goggles coming and those are on the way. So we got good story if the goggles are almost here. That's a great thing. So N3 goggles will be here. Oh, so about time. All right. So let's open this thing up real quick. Let's just flip it open, see what it feels like and things like that. Sub 250. This is my thinking. That when I open up, it's gonna be flimsy. I'm gonna go as it's really flimsy and it's anything sub 250 where a lot of the weight is in the props, in the prop guards. It'll be very interesting. Okay, now I did buy an extra a charger for this. Um, you realize it's going to be difficult going to work the morning after a DR live stream. It's not. Oh my god, guys! I can't. If I can. I want to fly this thing Friday. I don't want to freaking. I don't want to do a live stream. I want to go out. I only got so many hours of the daylight. I want to get it out, get a test flight in tomorrow. Um, and maybe my goggles N3 are going to be there, so I can do two things. So I'll be able to fly this with the N3 goggles. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm trying to make it a two for day. Are you going to open it? Yeah, I'm going to open this freaking thing. Are you kidding me? All right, let's check this out. All right, let's do it. Let's go there. Dude, here, let me go. Let's get the camera moving over here. There we go. This is the open station here. So I can say thumbs up or thumbs down. But no, I'm gonna wait 45 minutes and I'll open it up. Everything is so that lighting sucks. Anyway, too much. All right. Okay. So anyway, what the hell's that all about? That's some kind of new opening ish thing. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just really curious. To me, it's all about curiosity. And as far as drones are concerned, you know, a lot of people are giving this drone some serious crap, and I don't care. Guys, all you need to know is this is a DJI drone and it's going to be good. That's all I need to know. Okay. All these drones are good. I don't buy crap anymore. I'm done with the crap purchasing. All right. Every single thing that I've bought recently has been absolutely just fun. So, hey, disappointed in DJI boxes. I think they decided that they're too good to make a good box. So you guys need to freaking get back in your lane and make some nice boxes. All right, what's this here? Okay, I'm not gonna comment on the silica gel, and I want to go right to the drone. I'm not gonna mess around today. Stickers and all that crap. I am interested in the controller. It's been a while. Guys, it's been a long time since I've had a controller in my hand, man. One of these. All right, we got more props, all that good stuff. And of course, we got another USB-C cable. Got 1,000 of those. Well, with my 1,000 freaking screwdrivers. So, all right. So let's put the box down and get ourselves into this bad boy and do some comparisons. It's all about the comparison. So, all right. Aren't you interested in how it like looks next to another drone? To me, I've been waiting for that. I'm like, what does it look like next to that one? What does it look like next to that one? I got so much DJI stuff up here. All right, let's see this puppy. Oh, okay. So we got some. I like how it feels. Kind of good there. I like how even though it's sub 250, it just doesn't feel cheap ever. And I haven't even taken it out of the plastic bag yet. Guys, I'm going to be very, very, very critical today. All right, so there we go. Wow. All right. Okay. So first thing is, why is everybody hating on this poor drone? Why are they hating on it? This thing is absolutely as cool as crap. It is just engineered, just very cool. Okay, there we go. We flip. We that guys guys, that that was flip, our first flip, and wow, this thing is freaking big, really big. Wow. All right, nice. That is awesome. Oh my God, special delivery. Looks smaller, you think? It says looks much smaller than most YouTubers make it look. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to see it next to a 3.5 inch. So a lot of you guys are um, a lot of you guys, fly other things. And I think what would be cool is if we put this and then we'll take a now this is a 3.5 inch. Okay. So this is a 3.5 inch bird. This is my preferred flying size. I really like 3.5 inch size. So if we put that on top, okay, let's put the flip over the top. Okay. Flip's a little bigger. Okay, it's just a little bit bigger. Okay? If we put them side by side, there's not a lot of difference. I think that really helps. So it's a little bit bigger than a 3.5 inch. My guess is the prop size is almost 4 inches. This is almost a 4 inch prop. Okay? Almost a 4 inch prop. So that's how these compare. So, and this thing, of course, is 6S. This thing freaking we don't mess around when we fly FPV. We like 6S, we like 4S. Okay, so here is a Pavo 20 next to it. All right. It's definitely it's definitely going to feel bigger because of the prop guards. There's no question about it. So there's a Pavo 20 sitting on its back. Could this carry the Pavo 20? Um, yeah, I think it could carry the Pavo 20 if I strap this puppy on right there. Now, what would be really interesting is you take the O. This is the O4 light air unit. Look at how tiny that is on there. So look at that little teeny camera in comparison. So let's flip off the gimbal guard here. Really interested to see how that and opens up. I'm always careful to. Oh, there we go. So we do have press on. Guys, I'm not sitting there watching people's videos to know how to open up things. I want to have my own organic experience. Okay, so there it is. Nice. I would say that this part here, the rubber or this rubber gimbal guard could probably come off here. You could probably get away with, just doing this. Yeah, uh, for most reasons, I really don't see why you would need to have both. It doesn't really shake around. So I think this is kind of overkill. I think it was a precaution by DJI, but some people maybe don't want to use this gimbal guard and maybe they'll just throw this on there. So yeah, that fits on there. I just don't like playing around much with the gimbal. I like to just leave the gimbal alone. So there's the bottom. And I'm sorry for the pulsing, because I'm letting this autofocus. So it does feel really good being sub 250. It really does have a nice, good, solid feel. DJI always does a good job with that, sensor wise, and of course battery. I don't mind. You guys mind if I mess around with the battery a little bit? I'm just going to look at this battery. Okay, so they definitely took weight off the battery. Um, Let me put gram wise, I just want to see something really quick. Just going to set this over here. And what I want to do is compare it to, typical batteries that they have. So 8252, 8252, and we're going to put a 8252. This is an AVATA2 battery. Okay, so an AVATA2 battery is um, about 80% bigger, about 80%. So there's an AVATA2 battery. So just so you can see them side by side, what they look like. Okay. So this is literally double the weight. Okay. AVATA2. And so the next thing we want to do is let me throw a I'm going to throw give you an idea of what the Neo battery pack looks like. So that's a Neo battery pack sitting there, just to give you an idea what they look like side by side. So we've got a Neo battery next to a flip battery. Now I do have another one coming. I ordered another battery and the charger, so I'm only gonna run this rig with two batteries. I did that because I didn't want to throw all of my eggs in the basket of DJI. So I didn't want to throw everything in, all my eggs in one basket. So for once again, we have an 82 gram battery and a Neo, which is going to be much smaller, a 45. So this is half the weight of this, and of course the Avata. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Avata out so we can, and I'm gonna moderate you guys that are new coming in, okay? Because I know you guys are interested. Now, guys, I'm not hating on this thing. I'm not gonna hate on it. my goal is to fly it. I want to fly it. I want to fly it. I want to, you know, I'm going to like the video because I already like the 1/1.3 camera footage. So here we go. Here is the, once again, the flip. And now we have, this is the Avata 2 with the flip. So let's go side by side. Okay, there is definitely a difference. There's the difference of the two. More of a 3 inch right here, or not quite even that. And then you got a 4 inch over the top. It almost looks like a 5 inch. This to me reminds me of a 5 inch quad. Let me show you my quad, my ultralight. Let's put a 5 inch frame. So there is a 5 inch right there. This is my 5 inch lightweight. Okay. So very comparable to a 5 inch size. You can go side by side. But very underpowered in comparison. So pretty cool, isn't it? Isn't it cool to see those so you have an idea of the size? Let's go ahead and fold it down again. I've never folded it down. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to fold the back in, and then I'm going to fold the front. Okay, and that's just intuition. I have, like I said, I've seen some people fly it, but I really haven't paid much attention. Just another amazing, it's just another amazing example of, oh, stop that here. Hold on here. Stop that auto focusing right there. There we go. So just another example of a well-engineered product. These guys just are some of the best engineers in the world. And I had to hold it. I had to fly it, you know. So yeah, we're gonna get this sucker charged up. Um, that's clicks in nice, huh? We've got, air flutes coming out the back. One of the things I was looking at button wise. So there's our power button here and our mode button, and then there's our access points for the cards. I'm supposed to have a I'm supposed to have a card coming. I have to go check and see. But yeah, so I'm gonna fly this rig with two batteries, and then I bought the charger. Um, like I said, I didn't want everything, in the same mailbox, and the same coming, or not all coming at the same time. So at least I'd come up with something. DJI said my batteries will be there like February 3rd or something. So I do have to wait a little bit. We're getting close to February, but there it is right there. There is the DJI Flip right out of the box. Um, Very interesting. I am I am really, really excited to fly this. So, all right, so let's start here. Okay, so there's a lot of predictions right now that this thing is going to flop. I do not believe it because I've heard the opposite. I've heard people go, "This is going to sell a ton. It might be their bestseller." I think that's Captain Drone. I would agree to that only if it was this expensive. So to me, DJI is all about price. So the more reasonable the price, the more people buy it because they know it's going to be good. We're always looking for a really good priced drone. This is much better priced. It is the perfect beginning um, product for flying. And almost everybody needs to start somewhere like this. You just have so many options with it. You can learn to FPE fly this, super durable. You can see I got these big old bumpers on there I got from Dobo. Um, I just keep them on. There's no reason for me to take them off. Absolutely no reason to not just keep them on and fly with them. Um, Now, weight wise, yeah, I should probably take them off, but not the way I fly things. Um, but yeah, I don't. I just think that DJI puts so much thought. They put so much of their reputation on the line every time they wow, that snaps on nice. But they put their reputation out there every time they make a product, and it's just excellent. So very very happy. Um, Feels great. Let's look at these props. I just want to get a close. So I was thinking that these would swing, but they look like they're solid mount and they're straight. Do they would they? Yeah, they would pivot on there. They are on a pivoting mount, but very interesting. I really don't know why they went with that square prop or why they didn't go with three versus two, besides, resistance. Okay, the other thing was these struts. Um, these struts feel metallic. They feel metallic, and yeah, they're very tight. Um, Really cool. Just another well-built DJI um product. All right. All right. Let's put that right there. Now, as far as the controller, I think everybody's seen one of these. I'm just gonna take it out of the plastic just so you can see it's new and it's out. I said they make great controllers. I just needed this controller. I keep selling my birds, and I keep replacing. You think I bought this controller twice already? This is the third time I bought that. Hey, Steve, how you doing? My dog Steve just came in to visit me. Boy, Steve. But yeah, so we're excited to got a charge in there ready to go. Yeah, I'm jealous. This is just going to be great. No phones, you know, just fun flying. Get some cards in there, and take it out and get some footage. Get some amazing footage with this. This is definitely going to fly like amazing DJI bird. So, all right. So let's go to the big screen. Let's listen a little bit. Let's see what you guys have to say. Just give me a. Let's get that over here really quick. Um, uh, let's see. Is that a Pavo 20? That is a Pavo 20 Pro, Brian. Just so you know. That is the Pavo 20 Pro with the O4 unit in it, so you know what that is. I did put O4 in there. This thing, guys, I've already flown this. You've seen some of the video already. I'm going to be putting the N3s with these. I have been flying them with the goggles 3. But yeah, this is a great little flyer. You see, I got it uh, with the DJI label right through there. Looks just sharp. Easy to get the footage off, easy to put on there. Pavo 20 is a great little bird. There's no question about it. It's going to be a different putting the camera on here because this is not made for O4. So I do not know how I'm going to get. Probably don't even need O4 on there carrying the action 4. So let's see here. I've got to get some moderators here. Thank you so much, Brian. All right. So let's see. You realize you're going to be difficult to going to work. Yeah. That's the one. Let's see. Looks much smaller than most YouTubers make it look. Yeah, I got that. Um, yeah, I would say it doesn't look small to me. If I were to describe it to you, I would not say that it's small. I would say that it's comparable. Um, so I would say it's comparable. Um, Definitely, if I held these two, next to each other, you know, they most people would say that the flip was bigger, but this is the king right here. This is O4, by the way, too. So this is O4. So if you have an AVATA2, you're already flying O4. Technically, you're already flying with an O4 camera. So, all righty, let's see here. Let's go ahead and special delivery. Let's go ahead and then we got you taken care of. Um, All right, Brian, we got you. You wish that DJI drones had always had that. I think they should put the foam, the it's the it's that silicone. I like the silicone gimbal covers. It's just easier. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna put this thing in the air probably tomorrow is what I'm thinking. I'll have a video up. These videos are easy to do, so there's no um I'm not I'm not one of those people that's so worried about um I'm not so worried that this is not gonna do good stuff. I'm really not worried about that. If you look at, I think one of the things, people, you know, if I was thinking that the flip that if you grab one of these, I mean, look at how solid it is. How'd they do that? Why did they freaking do that? And if you put everything in front of your face, everything's going to look smaller. Okay, so let's get it back here. We're not holding it out. We're not holding it out. Out in front of us, like that, where everything looks monstrous. So if you put it in perspective with my big old head, and then I'll use this because a lot of people know what the so there's gives that I think gives you a good idea right there. So if you're looking at these drones, let me take the 5 inch. Take the 5 inch out. To me, the 5 inch doesn't look big. So there it is right there. So it's very comparable to a 5 inch in size. So hey, let's put the Mario up against it. Okay. All right. So this is a full on 5 inch. This is a so there it is with a 5 inch. Let's go right there. Get your so many people would look at it and say, you know, see if I can hold them up in the same perspective. So there. So very comparable to a 5 inch, 5 inch build. So that would be the best way to explain it. This thing flies like a freaking maniac, by the way. Great drone. Um, so all right. I want to make it looks. Let's make it. Let's look at. Let's do this. This is the 4 inch. Okay, this is the 4 inch GEP RC. Okay, let's put it up next to the 4 inch. So yeah, it could hide behind the 4 inch. I don't know. They're very close. If you take the props, I would say this one, you know, the outline. If you put prop guards on this, it would be a 4 inch. And I think that's what this is. But isn't that where I started and said this is 4 inch ish? So, and I think it's just the prop guards that make it look big. I really do. Because it's not very big if you put it next to my head, you go like this. So I would say the best explanation would be 4 inch. So, right. This baby needs a new home. So just amazing. I love flying this thing too. Just can't fly them all. Most of them sit on the shelf 90% of the time. So, and this is the Pavo 25. Pavo 25 right there. There's Pavo 25. Put it next to it. Pavo 25 is probably going to be the recipient of this air unit. Could you imagine taking all of this crap out of here and putting this little tiny VTX in here? And so this would be all DJI. This would fly. This would be plug and play to fly this, and the camera would be just teeny. So what am I going to get? 2 more minutes of flight time now? Take all that weight out of there. Take all that TPU and all that crap. Problem is the mount. I don't know how you're gonna mount how you mount a camera to that mount. That mount is impossible. So, but this is Vista. I can't fly Vista anymore. I don't have gear to fly Vista. I sold it all. So I'm selling the Vista, and I might even sell the whole thing with the Vista in it. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. I don't know. 'Cause I just won't fly this ever again. It's done. It is now a I should put it on FPV market, you know. What do I get? 150 bucks for this, man? Maybe 100, 170, 180? What do you think? FPV marketplace. All righty, guys. I think that's it. I think we have taken care of I think we've taken care of our mission today. We now have a flip. We're flipping flying a flip very soon. Let's get this thing charged up. Um, and yeah, Mario 5 was one of the best birds put out. It's just really easy to build on. It's got some really cool extras that are connected to it. I like the way it's designed. Got some great flights out of it. Fast, uh, very aggressive bird. You can fly the living crap out of that one. Um, Believe it or not, you can fly the living crap out of this one. I keep showing it. This thing is the 3.5 inch is like the king of the Cinewhoop, you know. So, but here's a question for you. Do you think they're going to allow this to be flown FPV? Do you think this will have access to the Goggles 3? Wouldn't that be interesting to see if they let us fly this with the N3 goggles and then let us fly manual with it? I don't think that'll ever happen, but that's an interesting that to me would be an interesting, development if they did that. I don't think it'll happen because it'll break too easy. I really think that the proportions on it are, even though this is very solid, you just there's no it has no give. Okay. Um, it's very, very it when it folds out, it's very sturdy, I guess the way to put it. So all right, let's go ahead and fold it away and then get it charged up. So okay, what about portability? I didn't even talk about that. I think I'll talk about that at a time, but I do not have the bag for this. So I'm trying to figure out this is this is actually one of my thoughts. My thought is to get an AVATA2 bag and put it inside of an AVATA2 bag. So that's kind of my thought at this point. Find me an aftermarket Avata 2 bag and put it in there. So all right, Dad Random, I'm out of here, man. Goggles and a motion controller. That would work. That would work. But all right. Um, so what do you think? What is your thoughts on that one? I do not know where this is going to go. I do not know where if DJI is going to, you know, hit the sweet spot with this. I don't see why. I think the price is good. I think the big thing is battery costs. I think the kit is really reasonable. It sits in a good spot where people just want to get better footage than this. This is not cinematic whatsoever. You're not going to get anything really fancy out of this, but this you will. And for people like me that like really beautiful video output, um, this is all about simplicity and fun. This has got some camera aspects to it. It's about it's about getting good camera experience from it. So all right, DJI really just slammed a bunch of products at us, and really excited. So let's get some birds flying. That'd be next uh, my next um, my next goal, and then definitely give you my input on my first flight tomorrow. Shouldn't be any problem. I I, I don't know. I might get it up tonight yet because But I probably won't post anything from tonight's flight if I do a flight. Right? Dad random. I am out of here. Hopefully that helped you gain a little bit more knowledge about what it is and what it might, it could be. I don't know about where, like I said, its sale point's going to be. $1,000, you can get yourself a Mavic 3S for $1,000 right now without the controller too. So, and then the Air 3 is going to probably be less expensive, probably getting the $900 range. And these really have the same, this really has the same camera as the Air 3. So there's, less the telephoto lens, the 70 millimeter. So anyway, all right, out of here. Have a great one. If I talk to you tomorrow, it'll be by video, and we'll be giving this thing a maiden tomorrow. Hopefully in a some good weather. All right. Dad random. Hope it helped. Later. Bye.